Ora então, boa estação do Rex-Man e sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio de... no outro episódio, mas a gente interrogou uma senhora idosa que acusou o Angel, que o Angel era o marido...
But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Bom, antes que
Oh shit.
não estava a
Do
dizer,
you know
mas
her well? Was she a regular?
Hell
o
no.
Angel para já é o nosso principal
She was good
suspeito,
and tight last night,
mas
complaining about her
a
old man.
senhora que é essa hora dela
It's a
acusou.
story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar.
E,
I'll show you.
e também andamos já para casa com o irmão. E agora estamos aqui com o
Say,
tio
honey, what time do you get
lá,
off
que
work
nos
until?
vai dar em provas. Temos
Divorce
aqui
papers.
provas, papéis de
Did you open them?
divórcio.
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Bom. Meter aqui. Bom. Joias desaparecidas, momentos de lá vítima.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Ok, mas está para ver pela cara dele que ele não está a dizer a verdade. Ele está sempre a mexer, ele está sempre assim, mesmo para acalmar os nervos. Vamos lá ver o que é que a gente pode criminar. Vamos dar uma edição.
Where did she go?
Pronto,
Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my
É
phone
que
was out of
não estás,
order.
rapaz, tu não estás
The
envolvido em
closest one I
nada.
knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there.
Ou se calhar estás a proteger
seemed reluctant.
alguém. Vamos lá, vamos lá.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Ok. Bom. Ele está sério. Ele não vai fazer nenhuma carta nem nada. Vamos confiar que se lixe.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have white feet.
É álcool, já vai acusar. Não coisa assim o rapaz, meu foda.
He thinks he's a bit of a gangster,
Nossa, daí.
but he treats me nice.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pick Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexicans love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Bom. E o que é que a gente vai fazer agora, manos? Vamos buscar o nosso carro.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Can you drive to this one?
Fogo. Caraças.
Can you drive to this one?
Fogo. Já vou ficar irritado, mano. Caraças. O rapaz não quer entrar no carro. Fogo.
Captain is waiting for you downstairs with Anchor.
Bom,
Cares to see Donnelly or what?
não estamos nada aqui para não. Não, mas iremos.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Eu não.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all his fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
O que é que a gente tem aqui?
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Não, eu não quero que ele cante. Eu não quero que ele cante, eu quero que ele fale mal. Eu não quero um interrogatório um ver dos partidos. Não pode cantar mal, caraças.
Seems like a decent guy. I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Ok.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Ok.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Pode ter sido isto. Pai, não sei, peraí. Ajuda se temos aqui algum alibi. Bem esta que se lixe.
I love my wife. I didn't kill her. And what you think doesn't mean shit.
Okay.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Eerst de paz.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you
Je
too
kunt
far
verdomd
and you
de
lashed out.
rapaz.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Tá aqui.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Ok, isso é verdade.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
You're lying through your teeth. You killed her and your brother's in on it.
You don't know what you're saying. Why would I do that?
Não sei se é bem isto. Não faz mal se errar. Tá.
Hippolito's my brother. But he would never lie for me about killing Antonia. He knows he'd go to hell for that.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Bom. Quero interrogar também o irmão, né? O irmão cinzeiro. Mas não é bem interrogar. Não tens, não é? Para a melhor frutaria, não. Bom, mano, giramos dois, acertamos dois. Também não me importei assim muito.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Se calhar até podia estar a falar a verdade. É, pô, mas era isso. Se calhar ele estava a falar a verdade, eu nem sequer sabia.
Handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Noire 2.
Should have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
We recovered some of Mrs. Maldonado's personal items from this area, Clem. The last item we found overlooked this place. I think you're lying, and if you want our help, you better come clean with us.
Oh, you think I'm some kind of nut job? That I did something to her, me? What proof have you got?
Ela levava um colar, rapaz.
I have a store to run.
Fogo.
Quite finished.
Caraças, pá. Fogo.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Well. Caraças, cabelinhos.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Nada interessante. Bom.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Peraí, era 2, 5. 6, 5, 3, não era? Pronto. Oh. Que é isto, rapazinho? Bom, já vou mesmo acusar, não quero saber. Utilizar. Esquece, mano, foi o clem. Vi aquele rapaz. As provas estão todas aqui, mano. Com certeza que foi ele. E foi mesmo este.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during... This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Qual foi a Mel? As provas estão todas para ele. Bom, já estás em liberdade, Angel, ao menos. Foste aqui muito.
God damn it, get after him, Cole!
Tá bem, mano, não apanha este gajo, eu apanho.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road. We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Filha da mãe. Olha aqui o reforço, rapaz. Bom.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Bom, parece que é doente, né?
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Bom. Oh, olha o ladrão. Nem paga, é de graça mesmo. Que saleixo de graça. 4 estrelas, não é? Vai desligar do chão. Pega. Um cadáver sem porta. É o fiscal que diz aqui a mandar. Vai para lá o gajo. Não, que ele vai ser internado, não preso.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show? Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Bom, mas espero que tenham gostado do vídeo. Se vocês gostaram, esqueceram-se de like, inscrevam-se, quanto a vocês, deixando o vídeo. Até a próxima.